I am the realest hairstylist that's on the internet. If you don't believe me, ask God. This message is for the hairstylists that want to open up their hair salons. Let me tell you what mistakes not to make. First, let me tell you a story about how I opened up my second salon, and it was a shit show. I had a salon, and the landlord was going up on the rent $600. Just out of nowhere, and I'm like, oh, hell no. You trying to play me? She was trying to play me. But anywho, I end up finding this other salon through one of my friends at the time. She was going to open up a smoothie shop, but she was like, I'm not going to do it anymore, but if you want to take over the lease, you can. So that's exactly what I did. When I first looked at the place, I was like, damn, this place is really bad. Like, I saw the potential. I saw the potential like I see the potential in my men. Anyway, that's another story for another day. So I'm like, okay, any typical woman, I can fix this. Let me go ahead and just fix it. And that's exactly what I did. I did flooring, I did lighting, I did all kinds of shit in that salon. Now let's flash forward to the first night that I was working in there, right? This man walks in my hallway. It was the landlord's brother. Now, mind you, in the state of Florida, you cannot have a living space and a business side by side. It has to be up and down. So upstairs, downstairs. That was the first mistake anywho, whatever. Being that I knew the place was messed up in the inside, I'm thinking like maybe it just needed some work and then I could fix it. But lo and behold, it wasn't just the inside, it was inside the infrastructure too that was really fucked up. When I tell y'all, the electrical panels were down in my salon on one side of the wall. The roof was wet. The ceilings was wet. I even had sewage backed up in my goddamn salon one day. Could you imagine coming to work and the shit and piss all over your floor? And to top it all off, the landlord was a damn asshole. Like an asshole from the pits of hell. Because when my sewage backed up in my salon, guess what he said happened? He said that it was sanitary napkins and tampons found in the toilet. Now, mind you, I was there when the plumber pulled out cloth rags out of the sewage system. That's why it was piss and shit all over my floor in my salon. But the landlord from hell, the devil in disguise, said it was my fault. Now, thank God that I was there to witness that, because I would have believed him. Anyways, by the time I was done at the salon, I think I was there for like 5 months. I spent like 5 figures in the salon. And the biggest takeaway that I get from that is make sure you get somebody to inspect the property that you want to rent, or you're going to have a shit show like me and a waste of goddamn money. Could you imagine spending 5 figures in the salon and you're only there for 5 months? Now that I know better, I would have contacted code enforcement before I rented the place. Because when everything was said and done, I contacted code enforcement